Today it's the first match of the Anshu's Invitational Cup. AI Cup starting today with the first match. I mean, the real AI Cup because there was the qualifiers, but the teams that performed best now they are advancing at this stage, and those are the real matches. We have those two teams on the right. The second team, no name, made by those people. And then we have on the left Chibi A Superman. They are using some random names because they are Chinese, so it's better to say different names. And now we will start soon with Wizard Valley. Let me show you the bracket really quickly. So this is the bracket. You can see we are looking at the fourth match between No Name and Chibiya Superman, and the winner of this match will face either Victorious X or Popricon Jig. Then there is the lower bracket, as you can see from above. So if you lose a match, it's not the end of the world. You need to lose 2 to be kicked out of the tournament. So yeah, Popri mentioned. Now let's wait for the first district that will be Wizard Valley, and as soon as they start, we will look at the attack. You can see me scouting Wizard Valley over here. Maybe I need to... Okay, not changing very much. Maybe a bit more. Okay, I can't really move that. So you'll see some spoilers of the base, but anyways. They are still preparing for the first hit. Have you betted your mango points for the winner? Because you have 4 minutes left. Maybe I should have made it last a bit less, but anyways. Chibi Kazuma is starting on Wizard Valley. And now let's see what he will do. Remember that this is a very special clan because it's a Capital Hall 9 offense against Capital Hall 10 defense. So thank you Recordi for the prime. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is a very strange clan. So it's a bit more difficult to take down Wizard Valley because you have weaker offense and the defense is maxed out, as you can see, except for the barracks. So now he's starting with some archers over here to take down those 2 buildings. Okay, let's see the second archer. And now we will start with the Wizard Hogs. A couple of rams to tank and open up some little compartments, even if there are not a lot of things to open over here. And now he'll start to spread out some hogs. 3 packs of hogs over here, so he wants to take down that multi-cannon right now. We can't spam duck noise. No, there is a cooldown, like I guess a minute or something like that. So you can't spam the duck noise. And the first attack went not that far, but he has 3 greater spells down, so I think he can still do that. Digital, it's not even going down, but he can just drop an archers on the second hit, and he can go down. So, Kazuma will attack Wither Valley. Then we have the other players, Jerry, and then the other for once inspired to Navi players. Of course, they are not the real ones. And on the other side, we see PL that is currently either first or second in the Elo tournament because he needs to play the finals. I think in 2 days or tomorrow. I don't remember. But the finals will be played soon, so we have some really strong players from both sides. So it's going to be a really fun match. Emo. Against who? Feichu. We have Feichu against PL for the finals. Now let's wait for the second attack from Kazuma, or maybe someone else from his team. I don't know, it depends on what is their strategy. The second star is secured because the digital is very low health. And now let's see if he can gain the triple. He's lagging, I guess, or it's me. Okay, it resolved. And now let's see what he can do. First off, he will start with a couple of archers over here, and then he will drop a pack of rocket loons to snipe down this Tesla. Unfortunately, the Tesla did not went down, so he will send another pack of Hawks. Those barbs, together with the Skellies, will take down the cannon cart, and now those Skellies will take care of the giant cannon. Now he will start with a wizard walk over here, tanked by all those Skellies. He will send some Hogs to cover the super wizards. Nice chains over here because they lock down on the cannon cart. So now he's proceeding well, but he has only 3 troops left, so it's not going very well. And those 3 wizards need to survive for a very long time right now, but I don't see how he can triple this base. There are plenty of defenses left, and this corner is looking very dangerous for him. So yeah, it's not looking great, and yeah, it's going to be an 81%. Yeah. This is the start from the GBA team. Let's update the scores right now. So it was a 2-star and 81% from Wizard Valley. And now let's see the other team. I don't understand the mango serves to what? To nothing. They are completely useless, but you can just gamble them. So you can gain more mangoes, and you can use them to play random sounds or like highlight messages like this one. Not really that useful, but yeah, you can do that. Maybe we can find some other uses for those mango points. If you have any idea, we can do almost anything. So maybe some Elo perks, I don't know. We will figure out. At 1 million mango points, you can redeem Elo Premium. That will be interesting. Yeah, right now the best you can do with the mango points is doing some duck sounds. Okay, and this is the second base, and it's the last base that will be attacked with Capital Hall 9 offense, as you can see. Those are the troops available. Capital Hall 9, so you can't bring like 2 graveyards and a frost spell. So yeah, it's a bit more challenging. And here we start with a Golem, Haste, and Frost. Golem is level 3, so yeah, it's a bit weaker. And now here we start with a Frost over here. Increase your sound a little bit. Oh, right. Okay, now, yeah, should be fine. Forgot to do so. Because my microphone every once in a while decides to reset randomly. And now this golem is locked now by the Inferno Tower, but he should path yeah, right into the Inferno, so it's not a problem. He will also stun that with the Hogs. And now the golem is going well into the Digital, and he has 2 Hog Riders to take down some more defenses. Now he's in a bit of heavy fire from all those Spirit Rovers, but I don't know. So he will drop some Hog Riders to sweep through the upper part of the base and take down some Spirit Rovers. I mean the upper part of the middle island, not of the base. And now the golem will explode, and 35% will be the first score. But now he has access to the haste spell, so maybe he can use that for taking down the rest of the base. I don't know. It looks a bit different looking at Capital Hall 9 offense, so it's a bit different to predict the outcome of an attack. Ah, it's changed. Okay. Yeah, it's easier to just steal the bases instead of building your own. That's the case for everything. "17 viewers. You are really liking this tournament." Nice shirt. Yeah, won in a giveaway. Official Supercell merch. I'm most likely the luckiest man alive for giveaways. I won like 5 gold passes in 2 years. Yeah, bringing Golem in Wizard Valley together with 2 Inferno Towers is still alive, and this one here. Yeah, that's I will say just graveyard spamming is the way to go against Wizard Valley. I don't know, they decided to use those names. I mean, they just needed to use Western Western I don't know, writing. I don't know what's the right word, because I can't really pronounce those names. Need to try hard a bit more on Duolingo so I can pronounce Chinese names. Okay, we start with a Golem on the second approach with the 2 Frosted Infernos. The pathing looks good so far, but now he will approach an high damage zone, and he has no way to reset those Infernos, especially this one over here. So if the golem doesn't buff in the right way, he's done. So yeah, will be very hard to recover. The golem is taking a while to get through the Inferno. And if he doesn't move, yeah, the Inferno is going to fry him. Okay, he resetted the Inferno, but the Golem's health is very low, so I don't see how he can restart this base. And yeah, looks like this is going to be a fail, but which percentage can he get? 70% so far, and he's still moving. And now he will die soon. He can get a bit more value with the explosion, but I don't know how many buildings, maybe only this one. Yeah, 77% will be the last percentage for. So those are the results. So far the GBA team is looking better percentage wise, but both are in the same range. And now we are in a capital hall 10 village, so everything from now on will be normal with a maxed out offense and defense. EQV get back to Elo. I don't really think so. I'm not that good. There was an insta golem hit. Can you show a replay of this hit? First 10 seconds. And I already changed clans, so I can't really go back. Sorry. It was Graveyard Hogs with some Swedes from right. Yeah, I would have spammed some Graveyard hits. So yeah. Maybe choose up would be better. I don't really know. The problem was that he had 2 Infernos and he can't really frost them together, so you need to consider that. Even if you are bad, you can relearn. Yeah, that's for sure, but I don't really have time. Like, I'm also playing not a lot of Home Village too, so yeah. Okay, you are building more bases. Nice to see, so we will see some interesting bases in the next matches where you will play. And right now we will take a look at Capital Peak. That will be the next district in this match. This one is the Capital Peak, so let's see how they will start. This is the layout so far. And they should start soon. Okay, the whole team is leaving the first clan. I thought that they like one player joins the Capital Hall 9 clan and the other players just stay in the Capital Hall 10 one so they can plan. So we are waiting for the Capital Peak hit. Let's see. Very weird shape for a Capital Peak. And you can't really jump this wall, so you need to like do an U-turn over here. and go back to the capital hall. So that's really interesting as a layout. One ram over here to open up this wall, and now he will drop a barb. Also, I didn't read the clan names. Super Chess Matter is. Okay, I don't know why. Rage Arches looks like a nice approach on this base, so he can just set up the 2 rages over here, so he can reach the capital hall later. Double pack of rocket balloons will take down those 2 buildings, and now he will set up the first rage. The archers will split up a bit, but it's not a problem because in the next pack he will be able to drop them in this pixel after taking down this hut. Okay, looks like the archers are not going to the rage, but now he can deploy them well. I also noticed now that you have like the Clips leader tree. What does that mean? Almili? I don't know, I think you made a clip, so you have this this banner. I think so. I mean, this icon, not banner. Some are just going away from the log trap. And now is slowly taking more buildings. Okay, Inferno down, so now he can expand on this tile over here. I don't know if you can see that. But it looks like he will just go for the upper side. He has 6 more archers. Okay, very deep rage, so maybe he wants to, yeah, do a second archer seat. But I don't know if he wants to aim for a lot of percentage and do a more risky 2-star, or if he will go straight into this part of the base. I would have just placed the archers over here first, and then after you take down the digital, you worry about gaining percentage like with those trash shots. A lot of bombs going down, and now it's the last archers pack. Some more rams to take down this trash shot. And that's it for the first hit. So now we will wait for the second hit. Yeah, they won't get much percentage on the second hit. I think they needed to focus on the left side. Like instead of dropping archers over here, they should have placed the rage so he can cover this spot over here and then send all those archers to gain a bit more depth into this. So then you can go for something over here and then drop archers to the other side. Yeah, it's looking quite scary for the digital, but also the percentage. It's 21%, so he needs to focus on getting on the capital peak, and then he needs to take also all those trash shots on the other side. So might be also be at 0-star. And that's, I would say, not really just the start of the match. Yeah, 2 graveyards for cleanup sounds a cool idea. You don't have much splash damage except this blast bow, so can be doable, I guess. And looks like this is what he's going to do. A couple of more archers to gain access to the capital hall. And after that, I guess he will use the graveyard to take down the treasure. He needs to drag those giants away. So I don't know how he will do that. This rocket artillery will be left with 1 HP. But he can just drop an archer over here. Okay, so rocket artillery down, and now he's approaching on the second giant. Lots of archers used, so I think he wants those 2 defenses down, and then he can start with a wizard bomb. I mean the P.E.K.K.A, yeah, mostly a P.E.K.K.A. And yeah, it's looking a bit scary for the percentages, so I hope that he planned to drop the graveyards over here. Because otherwise that's a bit scary. It's looking like a 1-star by percentage. But he can still gain a bunch more value with those troops. Okay, first barb to take down some traps. And now he will start with everything that he has. Time to drop those graveyards. Go fast. Also the super wizards. I don't know why he's waiting. The P.E.K.K.A is dying. Please drop those graveyards. Hey, are you here? Where are those graveyards? Okay. 2 graveyards down. And now he's warming the backside of the base with barbs and wizards, but he should have placed the graveyards in a different spot. And yeah, it's not looking good. 41%. I think he will not cross the 45% mark. Maybe he can, 45. But yeah, it's not going to be a 3-star. Very unfortunate for him. I should have placed the graveyards in this part of the base, so it's going to be a 1-star, 46%. That's what happens when you attack capital picking clan capital. So now it's capital pick's turn for the other team, so let's see how they will take that. Hi, Redono. For Zaps would have got more value than those graveyards. Yeah, I should have placed those like very far outside. Yeah, I placed the graveyard wrongs. They were very close to the splash defenses. Like the giant cannon, the blast bolt, the crusher, wizard tower, everything was there. So yeah, he placed them very wrong. So now we have the second capital pick, and as soon as they start attack, we will see the hit. And he started, so this is his attack, and Venom will start with the cannon cards, giants, a bunch of ground things, and 2 rocket loons. So This is a very different pick, not a maze style, spawn trap style, and more like a corner base with a very deep capital hole, so he needs to focus on getting the second star. And to do so, he will start with graveyard spells over here. Now we start with some Rams, 2 cannon cards and the giant. We'll drop the P.E.K.K.A. over here, so he wants the P.E.K.K.A. to go for this side, while the cannon cards will go on the bottom side to get the rocket artillery. The cannon cards are getting attracted by the giants, so that's not really ideal for him. So far he's looking good if those cannon cards do the right thing, but by placing the rocket loons over here, I think he wanted the cannon cards to split, so maybe that was the plan. Rocket artillery will still go there, but the cannon cards will be dead anyway, so 39% for the first hit, but now he has a clear path towards the capital hole. He just needs to take down this rocket artillery, and then he can just do something over here, and he can reach very easily the capital hole, so it's not looking bad so far. Maybe Chocolate Room was for Rocket Artillery and Inferno. Yeah, I think so. But maybe he wanted... Because he sent those, like... let's see the replay. Very quickly. Like, the cannon cards would have gone over here, and he sent the rocket loons in this way, so I think the rocket artillery was not his intention, because he would have waited and then placed the rocket loons over here. So yeah, I think he just figured out a way to recover the hit. Okay, we place our ridge over here, so he wants to do a wizard bomb, but over those walls. That will be very interesting. Because if those wizards will not go where he wants them to go, that's a bit of a problem. One miner died. And now it's time to send those super wizards. I'm a bit scared by the capital hole. So if he will go in the... wizards? Where are those wizards? I guess he will send them later. Okay, P.E.K.K.A. died. Now it's time to send a giant and 2 barbs. So I think maybe he wants to use the wizards to clean up. Yeah, looks like this is the case. We send a P.E.K.K.A. also for cleanup, and the second star will be achieved because he has reached the 50% mark. Now it's all about those cleanup troops. The P.E.K.K.A. is still alive and will get through a bunch more buildings. And I think he will end attack at 60% or so. Let's see, with this explosion, 60% exactly. So, nice attack. And now let's see the scores. So with a 2-star and 60%, the no-name team will gain the lead by 1 star and 10%. Really nice start from them, and by having a start lead, now they have a bit more pressure over GBA. Who is Halmini? I don't really know, but he's always watching the streams, so it's a good guy. Now it's Balloon Lagoon's turn. So we will see. It's Sushi? Really? Yeah, I don't remember if it's written in Arabs. Where it's written in Arabs in his profile? Let me check. Ah, yeah. I think it can be Sushi. Or maybe some other Arabs. But yeah, Sushi looks like the best bet. Okay, he started the attack. So stars. We start with a haste spell. And now 2 guerrilla spells, 1 from each side. And now it's time for the 4 cannon cards. 2 cannon cards on the middle side. And they will go for the district hall. 2 more cannon cards from the lower side. This one will die really soon, but he will send a hog over here, and now this cannon card is saved. He can gain a bit more value. Those cannon cards are all of them like very low health. He will get the digital most likely, and maybe he can get the rocket artillery, but I'm not really sure. I doubt so. Yeah, looks like he will not get the rocket artillery, but he took down a good chunk of the base, and now all those defenses are very reachable for the second hit, so I think he's doing fine so far. He has also the haste spell down for the second hit, even if it's not the best for the pathing. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he will figure out how to do so. Yeah, there are like all the key defenses still alive, but 3 of them are really reachable, so I don't know, maybe you can still do that. First time saw District Hall at that section of the base. Yeah, it's very uncommon. I think it's to protect the base against miners, even if you have no risk of 1-starring after that. Yeah, going for one side was the best bet. Yeah, that will be more powerful as an hit, but maybe he has other plans. Maybe he's trying a different strategy on the second hit. We will see. Second hit is now here, and Yatta will start with some more graveyards. So 2 cannon cards from each side. They will go together. Now 1 miner over here. So yeah, the 3 key defenses are gone in the first seconds. And now it's all about the push, but it's very spread out, so I don't think this is the right approach for a base to spread out so much the power of the push, but we will see if this will pay out. Those two cannon cards are still doing fine, this one will die, but those two will go together. This one maybe will take down the rocket artillery if he has enough health, but it looks like it's not going to be the case. And yeah, it's a fail by Chibi Yatta. That I want you to remember that it's not the real Yatta from Navi, but it's a name made up. 74%, 2 stars. And now let's see if No Name can extend their lead. Now it's time for the second Balloon Lagoon. And let's see which one of the No Name's players will attack this base. So this is the base. GBA stars attacked first hit and then Yatta went for the second hit. Yeah, nice team work. Usually it's not the best idea to do separate hits because maybe... Yeah, I mean, you need to explain the plan to two people instead of just yourself, so I will say it's a bit more difficult. But maybe they are planning on different things. It's not Navi that Yatta will do opener. Okay, makes sense. And now PL will start with his approach that he used also in the Halo finals with the Flying Fortress and the Cannon cards. So let's see where he will get the value from the Flying Fortress. I don't think he will send it from the upper side like last time, because there are a lot of air targeting things over here. So yeah, it looks like he will send the Fortress over the middle side. There are only 3 things that can target the Flame Fortress if he doesn't go over here. PL loves Fortress on Balloon Lagoon, yeah, and he's working so far, so nice thing from him. He can get this section over here very easily with a Fortress, and at the same time he can push with a ground army without making air skellies, so that's really nice. Also, the Fortress will not go for the air bombs over here, so that's really nice from him. For him, this cannon card will most likely die soon, but those 2 cannon cards are still doing fine, and now they will push together the Flying Fortress and will speed up a bit the hit. Cannon card died. The second one will die soon. But now the Fortress is tanking for the cannon card, so this cannon card over here can sweep through and get some more Spirit Robbers, and also all those Kellys over here are tanking for the cannon card too, so they are working nice together. And now the cannon targeted the cannon card, so it's all about the Fortress, but his health is still not really that low. Yeah, I mean, it's low and will die soon because of the pathing that he chose, but I will say that's an insane value for the first hit. And yeah, this is the best strategy for Balloon Lagoon, looks like. Insane hit, almost 1 star in the first hit, not counting the capital hole, so that's really nice. So let's see if in the second hit he can 3-star this base. If so, it's going to be very nice for them because they will gain 1 more star in advantage over their opponents. So that will be very nice. So in the second hit, I guess PL will go for the second hit, or maybe by being stronger than the others, he will let other people finish. I don't know. It's their team choice, but looks like PL will do the second hit also. So by using 3 Super Dragons, Frost, and 2 Grass Pass, he will start the second hit with a Nair approach. Interesting choice. Let's see if this will pay out. Nice Frost over there, frosting a lot of air targeting things. Rocket Runes over here to take down the Rocket Artillery, I mean the Inferno Tower. And now he will start their Super Dragons in this very narrow path, so that's really nice. Because the Super Dragons are not really the best if they spread out too much. So yeah, I think he's doing fine. This Crusher is the only thing that can really deal damage to all those Kellys from over here. And yeah, looks like he will take them down. The Inferno Tower lock on the Super Dragon, so now it's only about this Super Dragon over here. Okay, also this one is surviving, so that's really nice. He has still a bit of power left, but I don't know if it's enough for taking down the entire base. Is this Super Dragon very healthy? Yeah, it is, so looks like this is going to be a triple. Yeah, looks like so. There are some skellies, but this Super Dragon has enough health to sweep through all those 2 rocket spears. Spear throwers, I mean. Too much on village. I'm getting sick. And now it's a 3-star from PL GG to No Name for their first hit, their first triple. And it's going to be the first triple of the AI tournament. And now they will take the lead by 1 more star. If nothing, they are the second team. So yeah, they will take the lead by 2 stars. Now they are 2 stars ahead and also almost 40% ahead by percentage. So this is looking very nice for the no-name team. So now it's Chibi Hayes' turn again, and they need to 3-star, because if they don't do so, it's going to be very hard to recover in the next rounds. Because we are going into the middle of the match, we are in the 3rd round, there are 7th round in the 7th round in this tournament. And they started on builder mode with a ground army, a bunch of different troops, so let's see what they will do. 3 gas pass to start, and he will start with 2 cannon carts from the middle side, 2 hogs and a P.E.K.K.A for the bottom side, and some miners on the upper side. They will work together to get to the base. Miners are nicely splitted over here. Cannon cart will take down the Crusher, so that's really nice. The P.E.K.K.A is pathing very nicely. Unfortunately, this Tesla popped up, so we'll kill the P.E.K.K.A very in the very fast way. So now we have those two cannon cards still left. 40% on the first hit, so it's looking nice. I will say that's a nice first hit. So he has still 4 key defenses, but the pathing looks good and he has 3 grasps down. So I think he can get it, but we will find out on the next hit. They absolutely need to 3-star because they are already down by 2 stars and it's only the 3rd round, so yeah, they very need that. Are you getting any ad or something like that? Because I want to know if you're getting random ads or if it's working that I play the ads in the beginning. Okay, looks like he will start with a 5 cannon cards approach, 1 graveyard down, and now he will start with 2 cannon cards on the upper side, 3 on the bottom. One of them joined the upper side, so now it's 3 on the upper side and 2 on the bottom. They are still healthy even if those 2 received a blast bow shot. So they are working together, being tanked by all those different troops. And so far it's looking nice. We'll use a Pack of Fox to stun this multi-mortar. Multi-cannon, I mean. And cannon cards will go on the bottom side. And it's looking nice, but as soon as the tank expires, it's over for all those cannon cards. So we need to keep an eye on that. Last graveyard is still there. And he's still spawning skellies. Okay, it's over for the last graveyard, so now it's all about those 3 cannon cards. They are both really low health. Okay, all 3 of them are really low health, but I think he has enough power. Let's see. Yeah, looks like they will go straight to the Spear Thrower, 2 cannon cards left. And fortunately the Spear Thrower locked on the healthier one, so it's going to be a triple for Builder Workshop by the Chibi A team. So they are going to support their score. They need to hope that the no-name team will fail in these attacks, so they will gain a star in advantage, even if they are still down by 2 stars, but that will be a bit more nice for them. No HUD. Works on mines also. Okay, looks like I can just start every stream with a bunch of HUDs and then being very... I mean, not placing any HUD inside of the stream or letting Twitch decide where they will go. I don't know if this will be the same for all the stream, but we will see later. Now, time for Rubelza for the Builder Workshop hit, and he will use a Golem together with 2 cannon cards. Haste spell down, and now he will start from the bottom side. Let's see if from this side or this side over here. Graveyard down. I see the triple already. Okay. Let's see. cannon cards from the middle side with some rams to open up all those walls. And now he will send the golem from the lower side to tank for all those cannon cards. Also, he will spawn some skellies by letting the cannon cards die. They will do a nice funnel for the golem, so he will not take much damage and also path very straightforward into the middle of the base without taking damage from this multi-cannon over here. So it's looking interesting so far. And the golem is now going side of a high damage zone. But he has 2 grails still down. They will not spawn Larrys anymore, but as soon as the golem dies, maybe they can get a bit more percentage. But doesn't look like so because it's plenty of there are plenty of splash defenses around. So I don't think it will be the case. But already this is looking a very solid approach. He took down a big chunk of the base and he has 2 grail spells down together with the haste. So it's looking very nice for the second hit. So let's see what he will do there. What did I miss? A 444 PL in the Balloon Lagoon with the Fortress. That was very nice hit. Fortress and cards. Now we will see the second hit on Builder Workshop. If they will take down this base. Now 2 side split cannons can easily triple. Yeah, maybe. I mean, cannon cards over here will get not the best interaction with this giant cannon because of those walls. But yeah, I think it can work. Yeah, 2 brass bows still alive, but they are like very close together, so if you can take down that zone, you are almost set. Doesn't look like an art base so far, but maybe you can still mess around and do a bad hit, but looks like he will start with a golem together with 6 Hog Riders to take down the entire base. So I guess he will send the golem over here, and then as soon as this multi-cannon locks, the giant cannon locks on the golem, he will spread out some Hog Riders on the rear of the base. So that's my guess. Also some Hogs to support the golem and spawn some more Larrys that will tank for it, and that's really nice. Also, if you can take down this multi-cannon, that will be very nice, so the golem will not take much damage from hit. Also, this frost very nice because also covered this Tesla that popped up after the frost, so very nice placement. He predicted that Tesla. And with 2 more Ograders, I think this will not be the case, or maybe he will wait for those... Okay, looks like this remaining Ograder will be sent together with the Golem. So now there are some graveyards left, and he has the last Hog that he needs to use. I don't know if this graveyard will have enough power to spawn the remaining Skellies. And I will say that now it's a bit... hard for the golem to go through all of this. He will send the upgraders over here, but the point damage in this zone over here it's very big, so unless this golem puff really well and all those skellies find no traps, I don't think this is going to be triple. I mean, the golem is still has a bit of health, but it's very low. Okay, it's all about this Tesla, but if he can puff in a nice way, maybe he can also take down this Tesla with the rocks from the explosion, so yeah, looks like it's going to be a triple. He has enough health to survive 2 Tesla shots, so this will be a triple. GG for Rubezal, and it's going to be a 3-star for No Name. GG for this approach, and in this round there will be no score change because both teams did a 3-star 100%. So Alpol was right, and it's going to be a triple. That golem passed very well in the end. I would have placed the hogs in a different way, but if it's a triple, so that's it. Now it's Dragoncliff's turn, and it's the 5th round. My golem will have orbited the Tesla until it died. Yeah. Was very lucky with a golem pathing, but he managed that well. Also the first hit was very nice, so that also helped for the second one. And now it's time for Dragoncliffs. This is the base. And now he will start with his approach on Dragoncliffs. 3 Sky Barrels, 3 Hydrax and 8 Rocket Runes together with a Frost and Graveyards, so let's see how we will manage that. We'll place the Frost on the middle side of the base, and now 2 Graveyards on the start, I guess, one over here and one over here. One more 3-star from No Name and it's over for Superman. Yeah, that might be the case. We still need to see if they will 1-star or something like that. And now he will start with spreading out some Rocktalons barrels to tank for the Hydrax. And let's see how this will go. Crazy score breakdown by Druvik. Okay. I don't know why, but stars attacking Dragoncliffs just feel right. Pretty weird anti-jump wall on the national comp. Yeah, I don't know why it's shaped like that, but we will see. Okay, this Super Dragon is very low health, but will not be killed by anything, so this is the first hit. Doesn't look so bad, so I will say he can still get a bunch of value. I think this is a base that I built, but it's a bit different, like there were some walls over here, because I remember like all those walls over here and also the download zone and this thing over here. So maybe the a base from me and change that. Crazy army suggestion by Halmini. Which army? Ah, just the super wizards. I mean, using super wizards on Dragon Cliffs, it's a bit like using Lalo on the Town Hall 17. That's the best comparison I can do. So he will use the same army on the second hit, but this time he has a super dragon, so we'll see. First and graveyard on the back side, and second graveyard over here. And now it's time for the Skelly Barrel, together with the super dragon on the bottom side, Barrel and Eye Drag over here, and some Rocketoons to snipe down the air bombs and the air defense. The Adrak will take care of the super dragons and also the blast bows, so they are working very nicely together. A bunch of Rocketoons will attract the enemy super dragons and also take care of the spear throwers and the air defenses. So it's looking good so far. There are a lot of things going on. There are some Rocketoons around, one more pack that he still needs to use, and he will use them right there. Unfortunately, the airbomb targeted them instead of like some skellies around. So yeah, looks like there are no more troops after that, and he will fall short, but by very few buildings. So that was a very nice approach. And doing a 90%, maybe, yeah, 91% on Dragon Cliffs is very nice, so GG for stars. So with this score, they can gain a bit more percentage in this round, but not a star unless the no-name teams, no-names team 1 star, but I don't think they will use riskier approaches at this point in the match. The reason why this hasn't worked, yeah, if you use super wiz, it wouldn't go down. Also, they are not very far ahead, but they are not very far. Scores and percentage wise, but in the no-name team has one less round, so that's not very nice to see for the Superman team, I mean. And also the scoreboard is like, okay, now you can see everything. I mean, this HUD I told I won't see any heads as I have the blocker on. You see heads? Okay, then I will need to run some heads between the rounds, so you don't see them during the attacks. I still need to figure out how the heads in Twitch work. But I think as long as I place some heads in the middle of the stream during the attacks, you should have no problems. Sparky approach by PL on Dragon Cliffs, so that's looking very interesting. Hydra over here to take down the Super Dragon. Very nice approach. A lot of Sparky chains over here, and also a lot of try shots that will go away with the Sparky shots. And he's also using the Hydrax, but without Scary Barrels, because as you can see, there are no air defenses over here, so that's not a bad idea. And he can take a big amount of value. Also, with those Kellys, unfortunately a bomb popped up, but he took down some buildings with that. Also, this sparky shot will take down those 2 more buildings. And PL is playing crazy. I mean, I don't know what happened to PL in the last month, but he started to use all those armies and do crazy hits, so GG for PL. And this is looking an insane hit so far. Like, he took down a big chunk of the base. Main defense, 2 dragons, and those 2 dragons over here are very easily reachable, so that's looking very nice. Let's see in the second hit if I can close this district, because he's playing very well. So, second attack on Dragon Cliffs. And we have a bunch of dragons to get through. And also 2 Inferno Towers. So, I don't know what he can use at this point. Maybe he can start an air approach over here and just go straight through this line of defenses, but that will be a bit risky for the score, but looks like this is going to be the case. Okay, maybe if he take down this part over here and then starts from the upper side by placing troops all over this place, he can still do the same, but by taking down the digital first, and then we will see. Full match when we will see the calendar later. We start with some skelly barrels on top, and we'll get through the Super Dragon. Now more Hydrax to swarm the middle side of the base. Also some more Hydrax all over the place. And now he will place the second graveyard. He has a pack of minions to use later. He will easily take down all those Super Dragons because there are not a lot of there are a lot of Hydrax over there. Also, the Super Dragon will kill some. I don't think it's going to triple. It's looking very... Okay, maybe he can. He has 1 pack of Rocketons left that he can use to snipe down this air defense, and now it's all about those 4 Hydrax that are half health. Okay, 3 of them are half health and 1 is full health, so I think that maybe they have enough life to take down the Inferno Tower. 3 of them left, but this Wizard Tower will take them down, so yeah. It's 98%, very close, but it's not a triple. But this will extend the no-names lead by another bunch of percentages, so that's really nice for them. So, Foons matches, we can see the bracket over here. They will face the Root Busters. Okay, let me take the monitor so we can see Discord. Let me find the streaming schedule. AI Cup Foons vs Broadbusters is in 4 days at 6 p.m. GMT plus 2, as you can see here, Europe time. So that will be the time for this time over here. So now let's see the first attack on Golem Quarry by the GBA team. And then we start with a Hogs approach. This base was used yesterday. Yeah, I think it's the same base that I don't remember who used this yesterday. And yeah, looks like he will get an even worse percentage than yesterday. I don't remember which one used this base. Can you recover? I don't remember. Maybe it was like PL against Mephisto. Can be. So now it's the time for the second hit, and I think it's time for that 30-second death, so we don't see them during the attacks. Okay, maybe it's a bit late to start it. Okay, we will start that in the next attack, because it's a bit late. Fechu attacked this. Okay, so maybe it's in the Noah versus Fechu match. So a bunch of graveyards down, and now he will start with barbs, a bunch of hogs, miners over the Disitol, and he will start by spreading around a bunch of troops to get more percentage. He will scale down the rocket artillery, so that's really nice for him. Let's see if the P.E.K.K.A. will path towards the rocket artillery. Looks like it's not going to be the case, but all those hogs maybe can do the work. Unfortunately, the hogs were not enough to stun this crusher, so they received a bit of damage. But now a bunch of skellies are still working together over here. This miner will take care of the rocket artillery. There's a bunch of more skellies coming around, but it's not going to be a triple, I guess, so yeah. This is it for this hit, and we'll close at 84%, 83. So at 83%, it's going to be the hit for now. Let's run the HUD so we don't see that later. 30 seconds. And in the meantime, I will change the scores. So 2 stars and 83%. And now it's time for the second golem quarry by No Name. Okay, the ad should be finished, and now it's time for the next hit against the Golem Quarry. Okay, I see actually the time for the next... I have 9 minutes and 30 seconds of no heads. Okay, so I actually see the amount of heads that will be placed. I mean, not the amount, but when the no heads ping will expire. So 30 seconds every 10 minutes. Okay, so I think we can work on that. PL started the first hit on Golem Quarry, so PL is doing a lot of jobs in this team. Like it's his third district. I don't know how many attacks he can get, but looks like he's going to do many of them. 3 Super Dragons, 1 to funnel over here and tank for the air defense, and now it's time to drop the other ones that will go straight into the base. 5 attacks. Okay, so this is his last attack. So the second hit will be someone else. And looks a nice setup so far. He's taking down a big chunk of the base. Also, those skellies maybe can take down this air defense for later. And I don't know who will be the second hitter, but so far this is looking fine as a value. Okay, so let's see in the next hit what he can get. He can do 6 hits. Okay, so he will finish this district and then that will be the last attack from him. If he can 3-star this base, he's going to be like the MVP of today's match. So let's see the second hit. Okay, now it's time to follow the second hit. And here we start with a ground army, 8 miners, 1 P.E.K.K.A, 8 Oak Riders, 1 P.E.K.K.A, 2 miners, and 3 graveyard spells. So let's see what he will do. Jump on the center. 3 graveyard spells to go, 1 over here. And the other 2, he's waiting for them. A bunch of rams, barbs to open up the zone and make sure that this P.E.K.K.A will go straight into the core. We'll place a dog over here to make sure that he will get the deployment zone expanded. A bunch of skellies will go to the rocket artillery. P.E.K.K.A is doing fine, and the rocket artillery will go down. The rapid rocket will go down, so now he has access to this part of the base, so he will drop a pack of hogs. And now with the remaining pack of hogs, he will take down these mortars, so the skellies will take down the rocket artillery. He dropped a barb over here, so he will take this rocket artillery down. Everything looks not the best, because everything died, but he will get 82% on percentage with 2-star and 82%. He will get almost the same percentage as the GBA team, so Now it's the 7th and last round against Skeleton Park. And yeah, even if they 1-star, that will be over for GBA. So GG for no-name team for winning. Unless they do some crazy weird stuff and 0 stars. But yeah, I don't think it will be the case, so let's see. Also, if you do a 1-star but you get some penalties, I don't know. Like you attack with 10 minors 2 times and get 0 stars. That will be a nice way to lose. So, time for the last district, and he started at time. So, GBA Klaus, let's see what he will do. Chugre has passed down for the center of the base, and now he will start with a bunch of rams. 2 cannon cards on the bottom side, 2 on the upper side, and the remaining one he will leave him for a bit. Those cannon cards will go in this little tile that I don't even know why they included this tile in the Skeleton Park map, but I guess it's fine. And now he has a lot of cannon cards going around. The tanking will expire soon because he dropped the 3rd graveyard, but he has only 2 barbs left to tank. This cannon card will die, so he will spawn some more Larrys over here. And he has not a lot of tanking anymore, so all those cannon cards will die really soon. Those 2 on the upper side, they are surviving a bit more because they are away from the damage. And this one will take down the Tesla, and this one will... Let's see if he can take down the bomb tower, but looks like it's not going to be the case. So 44% of the first hit looks very nice, but he needs to take down the Digital that it's on the far back side. So he needs to risk in a opposite of that Digital hit, but at this point you can't really do that much, so you can just take the risk because you have no choice. Okay, my cam died. Okay. Here again. I need to figure out why it like disappears for some seconds and then reappears. Okay. Greater spells down. Jump spell over here. And now he has 2 more graveyards to send in the backside. Lots of cannon cards going around all over the upper side. And now he has a lot of troops to tank them. This cannon card over here is taking some damage from the upper side cannon. But he will survive, so it's fine so far. We'll place some more barbs, some over here to take down the spear thrower and funnel all those cannon cards towards Distrital. He has the last graveyard to place down. He should place that really soon. Okay, last graveyard down, and now it's all about those 2 Hog Riders that he will need to use to tank the cannon cards. And all of them are alive, but they are being targeted by the rocket artillery, so he needs to make sure that they will get their value. 2 Hog Riders all over this multi-mortar. He will stun the multi-mortar, and with all those Kellys spawning, he has enough power to get through the remaining part of the base, and this is most likely going to be a triple. Yeah, if the rocket artillery dies, yeah. It's going to be a triple GG by CBA Klaus, and this is going to be the second triple by CBA. So with this score, their final score will be 15 stars. Was very unlucky that they 1 star in the capital pick, but yeah, they can't really do that much because No Name played very well. They did 2-3 stars back to back, and also a bunch of very high scores. So yeah, they deserve to win this match. They just need 1 star and 50%, no, maybe a bit more, 60% to gain the win. So they can also go from the opposite side of the town hall, and if they just 1 star, they're going to win. So now it's time for the last attack of today, that will be Skeleton Park. And let's take a look at the bracket. So if No Name wins, they will face either Vittorious X or Paprikon Jig. So let's see what they will do. They will attack with Graveyards 1, 2, and the third one will be placed soon. Third one over here. Giant and 2 cards from the upper side, 1 card in the barb, and 2 cards over the middle side. And Jump Spell to enter the middle side of the base. 1 card on the right side. And now, let's see how this will go. Looking very nice so far. Everything is going well. This cannon card maybe can survive. Yeah, looks like it will survive. All cannon cards are still healthy, but they will die really soon because all the tanking is expired. So he will get a bunch of value from the upper side, and it's looking good so far. He will also get this mortar and maybe this cannon, but I don't think so. Yeah, looks like he will not get that cannon, so 44% will be the last score for the first hit of the match. Now let's wait for the last hit of the match, and if he can get a 9%, even if he doesn't get the Disciple, it's over for GBA Superman. Hi, Wosko. So, those are the teams. GG for Marchatron, PL, Rubezal, Venom, and Mayurat for this match. And they will advance in the upper bracket, while CBA Superman will go on the loser round. And they will face the loser of round 3, so the loser of Vittor's X and the Paprikon Jig. So we will see that later, if it's really the end of today's match, because I mean, they can still use 10 miners or disconnect during the attack, so anything can still happen. And now let's see No Name that will start soon. Let's see the last attack, if they will use something creative, like they already won, so they can do a different type of attack. I don't know. They'll figure out something. In some seconds, they should start the last attack, so now let's see how this will go. They are taking their time, so I think they will go with a more creative hit at the end. That might be the case. Don't know if it's true, but I guess so. And okay, they start with the last hit, and they will use a ground army, a bunch of different troops, so let's see what they will do. We'll start with some hogs, cannon carts, and a miner to take down the rocket artillery, graveyards on top of the Digital, and he will start the attack from the lower side, so he wants to secure the Digital to get the win in this match. And yeah, by placing a lot of cannon carts on the middle side, he has now access also to the minion hive over here. This cannon cart will take it down eventually. P.E.K.K.A is doing a nice job at tanking everything, and also distracting the giant cannon soon. Those cannon carts are working nice together, but he will not restart this base, but it's not a problem anyways, because it's the last hit and he just needed to secure the second star to win. Don't go away, because we will ride someone and see the scores. So last percentage to go. P.E.K.K.A will go on the upper side, but he's dead, and now it's all about those two cannon carts that will die soon. So yeah, 85% will be the last score. CBA for no name. So let's update the scores for the last time with a 2-star and 85%. Now they will win by 16 stars and a bunch of percentage. So thank you everyone for joining. Was a nice live for yeah, I also need to pay out the bets, so choose predictions, choose outcome, and no name will win this bet. GG for everyone that voted no name, and now it's time to ride someone. Let's see who he's online. I guess we will ride Eric, so to change the favor. Join the ride everyone, and see ya in the next live.